We are now moving to the last point of the first leg, and that is necessity. In this particular topic, we'll be studying three things why political party is important for the modern scenario. So in this particular paragraph, we'll be given a situation where we have to think that how political party is very important for today's situation. In the second paragraph, we'll be talking about how in certain situation there is no involvement of political party, yet we see that people tend to make factions, and that gives a vibe of political party. We basically will be talking about panchayat elections over here, but even though in panchayat elections there is no political party involved, we'll still see that people start making factions. Now, we in the third point, we'll be studying about how did this emergence of political party came in the modern scenario. Why was that important? Fine. So these are the three topics which we're going to study. So this is not one particular topic that we're going to study just about necessity. In fact, we're going to study about three different things in this particular topic. So be very careful, kids. So the first topic talks about the situation of political parties in today's world, because today's modern politics cannot exist without political party. This is very important, that today's modern politics cannot involve without political. Imagine a situation where there's no political party and every person is contesting election by their own. Okay, let's suppose Narendra Modi, okay, is a person who wants to become the prime minister of India, and he is not contesting election from any party. Fine. So previously, if there is a party system, one who wants to come into power has to have 50% plus one seats. Okay. For an instance, let's take a hypothetical situation that there are 200 seats. So for Narendra Modi's party to win an election, they have to have 101 seats. So they have to win from 101 constituency. Now let's alter the situation and like I said, that Narendra Modi wants to contest election independently. Let's suppose there is no political party and Narendra Modi wants to become the Prime Minister of India. And the situation is that he has to have 50% plus one seats. Okay, and let's suppose 200 seats are there, so he has to have 101 constituency. I know 101, let's suppose 100 seats, because one is he only. So he needs 100 other people who will be supporting him. That is practically impossible. Sub 100 people supporting him. Why would they support Narendra Modi? Right? So it actually is a very difficult situation over here, kids. Right? To win election from political party. Let's suppose Narendra Modi comes from a party called Anna Party. And if Anna Party wants to win election, for them to win 101 seats is very easy. But for one person, let's suppose Narendra Modi, to actually convince 100 people who have won election from different constituency to support him to become a prime minister is a very difficult situation. Let's see what it is given here in the NCERT. Yeah, we can understand the necessity of political party by imagining a situation without political party. अब देखना यहाँ आपको situation देगा. Every candidate in the election will be independent. Yeah, let's suppose if everybody here is standing up independently, and that no one will be able to make. So what happens here is, don't go so deep. They will just ask you here in exam that let's suppose if everybody contests election independently, what will happen? What would be the situation? So the first point, what will happen is that no one will be able to make any promises to the people about major policy changes. Yes, now that there is no political party, no particular member, let's suppose Narendra Modi, if he wants to make a major policy, he cannot make it, because now he has 100 other people who he has to take consent from. Previously that was not the case, because he knew that these 100 members were from his own party, but now there is no political party system. Everybody is here independent. So now it is very important for him that whichever policy he comes up with, these 100 people give their consent. And even if one or two people are not agreeing with his policies and program, then there will be a chance that midterm election might come into play. So there is always this catch 22 situation in such a scenario. Yeah, let's talk about the next topic. Next point. Okay, yeah, 1 second. So the government will may be formed, but the utility will remain uncertain. Yeah, exactly. So basically, the government will form, but nobody will actually know that who would get what sort of work here. Right? In a political party, it was very much easy. Like, let's suppose if Narendra Modi came from Anna party, so it was very easy for him to give positions to different particular minister by his own. But now, because there is no political party, everybody is here independent, Narendra Modi and 100 other members, who would he give the utility to, who would he give the power to? Every 100 members is equally important. So he has to actually, satisfy everyone or give everybody the same sort of respect and harmony. So it is very difficult for him to give everybody the same utility. So yeah. Now the third point is elected representative will be accountable to their constituency and for what they do for its locality. Very good. So now let's suppose I give you an example. Let's suppose this is India, and please don't mock me on my picture. And these 100 members who are actually supporting him, okay, we have taken if somebody still has no idea what this 100 is, so we took, for a hypothetical situation, that 100 seats are there for in India for elections, and to win it we need 101 seat, because this is the rule, 50% plus 1. And one is Narendra Modi and 100 are the other members. So let's suppose 100 members who are supporting him are from this part of India. So what happens is, in this situation, he knows that this particular part is not supporting him. So he will never go and work for this particular area. He will always be working for the betterment of this area, not this, because he knew that even though he works for this area, they will never be supporting him. So only those constituencies which the particular party comes from, only that will get uplifted. So this is the first point, where the situation where if there is no political party. Now the second point here talks about different factions which happens in panchayat election, that even though in villages we don't have any political party, we have non-political party based elections, still what happens is we see that each and every the whole village tends to support 2 or 3 members, even though it's a non-party election. But we all know for the fact that if you go to village, you will see it very easy that only 2 or 3 people there are there who are strong in nature for contesting election, because the whole of the village are actually have come in faction, have come in support of these 1 or 2 or 3 members who are contesting election. Even though there are 10, 20 members who are contesting election, only 2 or 3 are the main contenders. That's what it is trying to say here, because everybody is some way or the other coming into factions. Fine. Okay, so this is about that. Now the last point here talks about how did this rise, what was the cause of the rise of this political party system in India. So let's see. The rise of political party is directly linked with the emergence of representative democracy. Exactly. That is indirect form democracy. The moment this whole culture of indirect democracy came into play, this system of political party also took a lot of limelight. So as we have seen, large scale society need representative democracy. As society become large and complex, they also need some agency to gather different views and various issues as to present these to the government. They need some way to bring various representatives together so that a responsible government could be formed. So basically here it is trying to emphasize that because today's society, actually most of the country, in fact all the countries, are some way or the other inclined towards indirect form of democracy, where they don't have the power with them anymore. They give this power of people to the representative, and they actually want their representative to come together and support an ideology or cause of the same nature. And that is what is very important for them to form such responsible government, and such responsible government will be formed because of this situation. Fine. 1 second. Yeah. They need a mechanism to support or restrain the government, make policy, justify, oppose them. So the simple thought process here says that these people have, people of the same ideology should come together so that the people might feel connected with these people, the representative, and things will become easy to make a policy and program for the people of the country. So this is it, the necessity part. We have studied three different things. First, I told you about a situation where if there is no political party, then what will happen to the country. Second, we talked about even though there is no political party system in panchayat, still we see faction system wherein people support people, the leaders in a large number, and it is very evident that political party system is quite evident in this particular situation. And the third point is how is it emerging, and we studied that because of representative democracy, everybody here binds their own ideology and want to support people who have the same ideology or ideas of things. Okay, so by this we come to an end to the first leg of the topic. I hope this video was productive. Thank you everyone.